everyone, it's Derin here, welcome back to my channel, or if you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel. As I'm sure you're well aware if you clicked on this video, today I'm going to be talking all about A-level results day. By the time I post this video, A-level results day will be in just over 10 days, and then GCSE results day the week after. So it's fair to say that results day is fast approaching, which is why I've put together today's video, which shares my top tips for dealing with results day, how to prepare for results day, and the kind of things to expect as well. For me personally, results day has always been so unpredictable. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel, you'll know what I mean. For example, when it was my GCSE results, I was predicted all B's and C's, and then walked into that exam hall, got my envelope, and ended up getting 5 A stars, 4 A's and 2 B's. And so I personally didn't expect that, my teachers didn't expect that, so for me that was such a crazy day. Then moving on to AS results day, I ended up getting loads of remarks and ended up with a 2 A's and a C. But then moving on to A-level results day, boy oh boy, that results day is a completely different experience to the other two, because of course UCAS is involved, universities involved, so many more factors come into play, and it can be such an overwhelming process, which is why I want to talk to you guys today about my personal A-level results day experience, tips and tricks on how you can prepare for yours, and also discussing the different options that are available. But as always, before getting started with today's video, if you are a new viewer, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and turn on your post notifications, because the amount of university videos I have coming up is actually insane. I have been filming and editing so much for you guys, so you definitely want to make sure that my post notifications are on so that you don't miss out on a single upload. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump straight into the video. So my first bit of advice for this video is to definitely walk into results day with an open mind. It's so difficult to predict how you've done in an exam, so my best bit of advice, whatever exams you're taking, is to always just have an open mind and be prepared for anything. There's a quote that says something like, no expectations, no disappointment. I low-key feel like that's a Rick Ross lyric, but that is very applicable to this as well. If you go into results day with an open mind, with no expectations of your grades, when you eventually open your results and you see your grades, you'll be able to process them much better, as opposed to thinking that you got A and then finding out that you got B, which is what actually happened to me, but I'll go on to that later. You're basically just going to set yourself up for disappointment, as opposed to if you just know that you've tried your best, you open your results, you see whatever grades that you get, and you're like, okay, these are my A-level grades, I'm proud of them regardless of what anyone else got, and I am so happy that I'm done with A-levels, you know? So that is definitely my best piece of advice for everyone. And then also kind of leading on to this, don't compare your results to anyone else. Everyone prepares for exams so differently, everyone has such different academic abilities, and everyone learns in so many different ways. And also, like, on a day of an exam you may have just had a bad day, so the last thing you want to do is compare your results to a fellow peer of yours or your friends, because literally everyone is different and everyone has their own journeys and their own paths in life. I feel so deep saying this, but it's honestly so true. So honestly, don't compare your results to anyone else, because these are a reflection of your grades and how hard you've worked, so that's all that matters. So don't compare, even if it means going to collect your results by yourself and not telling anyone about it. Don't feel like you ever have to owe it to anyone to tell them something that you're not comfortable with. The next piece of advice for today's video is all about considering your options on A-level results day. So like I mentioned at the start of the video, this results day is so much more different than GCSE and AS results day, because obviously university comes into play. So if you are planning to go to university and you submitted your UCAS, then the normal procedure is that if you've met your firm offer, you'll be going to your firm university. If you have missed it by a grade or something has happened, sometimes your firm will actually still accept you. If you obviously have not met your firm offer, let's say your firm was AAA and you got AAB, and that was the offer for your insurance, then you'll be going to your insurance university. These are the options that most people are aware of on results day. However, there are some more really important options that are available on results day, and I actually used one of them. So if you happen to meet your firm offer or exceed your firm offer, then you have the option to go to Adjustment, I believe. Adjustment is essentially a website similar to Clearing, which I'll talk to you guys about in a moment, that has a bunch of different universities with courses that are still available. So if, for example, you were predicted AAB and you've ended up getting A star AA, and because you did better than you thought, you potentially want to look at another university, then you'll have access to Adjustment where you're able to do so. You can have a look and see if, I don't know, Warwick has a business course that you want to do. Adjustment will allow you to select that course, call them up and see if you're able to get on board. Then moving on to Clearing, this is actually what I did on A-level results day because I did not meet my firm or insurance offer. I actually vlogged my A-level results day as I have done with my GCSE and my AS. I'll have those linked down below, but I'll just give you guys a little snippet of what happened on A-level results day. Roll the clip. This is what my UCAS looks like. So as you can see, it says you do not have a place at any of your choices, and then it provides you with a clearing number needed when you call the universities that I obviously just covered in black, and then at the bottom it says that I did not get into my university as well. So yeah, this time last year when I was in your very own position, I woke up to results day and checked my UCAS to find out that I did not have an offer from my firm or insurance university, meaning that I did not meet those grades. Now, I've never actually spoken about my A-level results on this channel before. On results day, I'm pretty sure I got about 100 comments, messages, DMs asking, Derin, what grades did you get? What grades did you get? And because at that time I was more fitting into the category of like a study YouTuber, if you're a study YouTuber watching this, you'll know that there's a certain level of expectation for your audience. So I don't know what it is, but I just felt like if I didn't get 3 A stars, then there was no point in me sharing my grades. So I did biology, philosophy and ethics and economics. Oh, that's such a random mix of subjects. Why did I do that? Anyways, I actually ended up getting 3 Bs in all of those subjects. But here's the fun part. In each subject, I was actually 1 mark away from an A grade. So essentially, if I had finished a sentence in like each one of those subjects, then I could potentially have had 3 A's or at least 2 A's and a B or A, B, B. But obviously that wasn't the case. I did end up with 3 Bs, and I don't know, because I knew deep down that I was just 1 mark away, it was really annoying to share that with you guys. Even with my friends from school, I never really liked to share my grades because I felt like it was just annoying, you know. But those are my grades for everyone wondering. Finally out in the open a year later, you know. But yeah, so I didn't meet my firm or insurance, which meant that I was put into this fun loop called clearing. So clearing is available to those in a similar position as I was last year, that you didn't meet your firm or insurance offers. Essentially what it is a website similar to Adjustment, where you have a bunch of universities listed from A to Z with all of the courses that they still have spaces on, which you may be able to potentially become a part of. To get onto the clearing website, you'll have to use your clearing number. So when you're on UCAS, if you have been told that you haven't met your offers, they will give you a clearing number, which you can then use when it comes to clearing. So last year when I was on clearing, I was using the clearing website. So I was on my computer with my parents, all over the place, scrolling everywhere. I actually ended up bringing out my laptop so we could like multitask. From my personal experience of clearing, it was quite overwhelming, I'm not going to lie. You literally have so many different universities and so many different courses that you can potentially apply for. I was scrolling and figuring out what I wanted to do. I had my phone out, my laptop out, my computer out, my parents were there as well. So it was quite an overwhelming period. So that's why in today's video I actually wanted to talk to you guys about an app that makes the clearing process so easy. Like, I am so upset that I wasn't aware of this when it was my A-level results day, because it is literally a lifesaver. So the app is literally just called Clearing on the App Store, and it is created by University Compare. So University Compare is its own app in itself, which is awesome. I've had a look at that one as well. So they also have the Clearing app, which is what I'm going to talk to you guys about today, which, trust me guys, is literally a lifesaver. So even if you're feeling very confident about your A-level results, I would still recommend downloading this app prior to results day, so that in the case that anything unexpected does happen, you're already prepared and you know exactly what to do. I'm going to attempt to screen record myself on the app whilst talking to you guys, so I've just popped my phone on airplane mode so that no messages come up. Is it screen recording? Okay, it's screen recording. So I'm going to give you guys almost a demo of the app whilst talking to you guys and explaining the amazing features as well. So this is what it looks. I don't need to show you guys. Screen recording. So in terms of finding it on the App Store, it's super easy. You literally just type in Clearing, and it's one of the first one that comes up with the pink colour scheme going on. I already have the app, so I'm just going to click open, and then it takes you on to the app. The reason why I love this app is because it has features to directly call the university, making the whole clearing process so much easier. The traditional process, which is what I had to do, is actually getting up all of the university numbers up beforehand. So that is long in itself, because you have to find all of the numbers, and then to get to the department that you want to go to, I was put on hold and then getting transferred, and it was just honestly the longest thing ever. So the fact that this app has the option to directly call a university straight from your phone makes life so much easier. So on the app, on the right, there is a telephone icon. So when you click on that, it has all of the universities and you're able to click the green button to call them. But obviously, as you guys can see right now on the app, there aren't that many universities that are available because I'm filming this video about 2 weeks beforehand. So obviously not all of the clearing hotlines are open. As you get closer to results day, that's when the list will begin to increase. Another incredible feature about the app, which is what I recommend doing even like a few days before A-level results day, and that is the search and save feature of the app. So if I keep showing you guys this, but I'm literally gonna have like a screen recording next to me. So if you go onto the top search bar, you type in law, for example, then it will bring up all of the universities that are offering law on clearing. So if, for example, you don't happen to meet your offer to study law at Birmingham University, for example, let's say I want to study law at Aston University, so they have a law with management course, then you can actually click the love heart button, which will save this specific course and the numbers and all of the details about the course to your own personal profile, so that on results day, if you don't happen to meet your offer, you can literally just go to the app and it's got all of your saved courses in one place, so that you can easily just be like, yeah, I'm gonna apply for this now, and then you can literally just click the green button and call them. If you're still undecided about what course you want to do, but you know that you really want to study in London, for example, you can actually switch the search feature to a university search. So if, for example, you know that you really want to stay in London, then you can actually search by university. So for example, I've just typed in University of Westminster and then click on the university itself and then see all of the courses that they offer. And when you search by university, it actually tells you all of the highlights about it. So as you can see with the University of Westminster, it has obviously city is a big part of it. It says excellent nightlife, and it obviously says London. So you can kind of go with it like that. Also, if you actually scroll down, there are student reviews of each university, which is amazing because obviously you want to hear what students actually think about the university and the course that you're doing. So that for me is such an excellent feature about the app, which again I would recommend having a look through before results day, even if it's a few days before, so that you know, okay, if I don't happen to meet my grades, this is the course that I want to do, this is what other students have thought about the course, these are the qualities of the university and the campus, and so it just allows you to make a more well-informed decision and ensure that you're making the right decision knowing everything about the university. And then the final part about the app, if you have any questions and want to speak to the university directly, they finally have a chat feature where you can ask the university that you're inquiring about any questions or any queries that you have about the course or about the university itself. So that's also a really incredible feature about the app. At the time of filming this video, however, it's actually not available for me to show you guys, but it launches from the 1st of August, so by the time you guys see this video, you'll have the option as well to have a chat with the university. So yeah, that is the clearing app that I'm literally obsessed with, and so upset that I did not have it last year when I needed it in my time of need. So that's why I'm really passionate about sharing it with you guys, so that whatever happens on results day, even if you do happen to meet your offer, you would have still had such a solid backup plan due to this app, and it would have just made your results day so much more stress-free and easier, which is how A-level results day honestly should be, because it's the end of such a long, draining, stressful chapter of your life, and obviously the beginning of your new one if you're planning to go to university. So after dealing with all of that, results day should be as happy and stress-free as possible, which I feel this app really helps contribute to. So if any of you guys would like to download the app, I'll have a direct link at the top of the description box that will take you straight to the app, completely free to download. Honestly, it helps you out so much. The second to last thing I want to talk about in today's video is all about understanding. It's very important to be understanding of all of your peers and friends around you and all of the different ways that their results day may be going for them. Just be respectful if people don't want to tell you their grades, or if people don't want to tell you what university they're going to yet, because it's likely that they're dealing with their own things and want to get things sorted before sharing their own information. So I would always say with results day, wait until someone comes to you with their grades as opposed to asking, because the last thing you want to do is get them overwhelmed or anxious on a day that's already already very nerve-wracking, so I think it's very important to just be understanding and respectful on results day. And then the final thing, which I think is very important as you're preparing for results day, is to honestly just try your hardest not to stress about it. I know it's easier said than done, but summer is essentially coming towards an end, so continue to have as much fun with your summer. Know that whatever happens on results day, you have got this, because honestly you're gonna have an amazing time wherever you go, and I'm gonna try my hardest through all of my content to make that journey as fun and exciting as possible, and just share my top tips and tricks that have helped me along my first year of university and that I know will help you guys with yours as well. So that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to University Compare for sponsoring this video, for the clearing app, and also just creating such an amazing app. Like, I honestly can't get over it. If you are interested in downloading the app, I 100% recommend doing it. It's completely free of charge, and I'll have a link at the top of my description box for you to easily download that onto your phone and help prepare you for any scenario on results day and keep you well informed. My social media links will also be linked down below in the description box. Make sure to follow my Instagram to stay up to date with me the most. I'm always posting on my Insta. It's literally just at Derin Adetosoye. Also, if you still haven't clicked the bell next to the subscribe button, then what are you doing? Turn on my post notifications so that you don't miss out on a single video. But that is all for today. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all in my next video very soon. Bye!